Sorry for the freeze. Yes, turning. So, but I think this is warm-up lap. No, actually not. So we have Sol Colburn in the lead, and some Christian Borum just flipping out, and Yannick Muller now up to lead. So, wow. Is this
and he got a bit of a lead from the start.
Is this?
Got Matthias Lebman up here in the top 5. Oh, and he goes down already.
This is the warm-up, right?
It is warm-up, yeah. I want to say, they said it was a 6-lapper coming up right here, but it didn't say warm-up before, but I want to say it might be.
Yeah, it threw me off quite well too. I have actually no idea. But what do you guys think of the finish triple before the finish line? Can you make it, or do you just case it?
I'm one of those, I usually double over single.
Yeah.
That's just been my preferred line. Or if I get the lucky drive, I could sometimes tire tap over, but that's super rare.
Yeah, you really need to just land and push the outside really good to, at least on a 250, have any chance to get over.
I usually take the inside actually and just tap the big one, so I can get over the second, the third bump there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
How about that first section though? I know a lot of people are doing the double in the turn. I don't know. I can't keep it consistent, so I usually go outside double single. So what do you guys think is the better line?
Wait, which?
The very first little double, like right after the finish line, like immediately after the finish.
Oh, I just take the outside rail, the rut, and double single.
Yeah. I see a lot of the fast laps, so they go double, and it's just, I mean, yeah, for a hot lap I could see it, but racing, I don't know, that wouldn't be that consistent.
I just don't see how you can get the turn, the angle, without taking the rut. I just don't see that, but I mean, obviously people are more skilled, so.
Oh yeah. I mean, like it's always funny in my streams. Like I always voice my opinion, but I'm never anywhere near like, in the top 20 of AMs. So
yeah,
like I'm happy to give out my 2 cents, but at the same time, it's like there's so many people. It's like, oh, you sure can hit that, no big deal at all. And I'm like, yeah, you can.
Yeah, exactly. It was watching last week with Anaheim. The 250 guys do triple in.
Yes.
Stupid stuff. I could do triple in like.
But did you notice in AMs, I don't know who it was on the 125, they got a top 5 by doubling everything? Like, never did a triple, except for the big triple, and still got top 5.
Is this a US RF or EMF?
Yeah,
oh no, I didn't watch that.
The US and A1, yeah.
Oh no, I mean, you can get so top positions just by going consistent. I mean, I've been on the stock servers, not really that is too creditable, but I've been on the stock servers and winning races on a 50cc. No joke. It's just I didn't crash once even that race, but so I won because everyone else crashed.
So now that we're on 4 laps in, do we still think this is a warm up or is this the heat?
I have no idea. People are confused in chat too. So absolutely no idea what this is.
Yeah, and everybody's saying it said 6 laps at the beginning, like it said top 9 transfer 6 laps, but it's usually a warm-up. So let's pretend this is a heat, I guess, and if we're wrong, we're wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't really followed who's leading or anything. I would just assumed it was a warm-up, but.
Yeah, I got Yannick Mueller out front right now, but if we do go by cuts of 9th, as of right now, we got Caught in the final spot with Knight right there. But like I said, the only reason why I'm kind of curious about this is, even though it might be a warm-up, 6 laps is pretty coincidental, the same as the heat, so...
Yeah, I no idea. I guess we'll have to wait and see what this is. There was no warm-ups next week?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking for this week as well, that they're going straight to heats, but...
Yeah, we have somebody saying Grand Smart in chat saying that there's no warm-up, so perhaps... I mean, it's more or less only a waste of time, really.
Yeah. Oh, nice down, though, so 1 outside transfer, not going to do anything about it.
Exactly.
It was kind of funny earlier, I was in the server right after the main of the amateur race, and I didn't know if anything was going on or whatever. Next thing I know, it's in the next 20-lap race, and I was like, is this
What?
actually something? Like, what are we doing? And I raced my heart out. I got like 8th, and I was like, yeah, I did good. I was like, wait, nothing. That didn't mean anything. Oh well.
It's nice to
But it was
be.
cool. We had some big bangers in there. There, like Payne was in there. Who else? Fisher was in there. We had a lot of big guys in there, so it was fun to race with them.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to do 20 laps on a server, no matter what. And we have Lynch saying in the chat that 2-2 is way faster than outside 2-1, so
I'm betting it is. I just can't hold it. I don't know what
haven't-
it is. I slide out every time between the two.
I haven't even tried. I just know that I'm not going to make it, so that's
You're
my
like, yeah,
point.
forget that. We'll leave it to the pros. Why not?
Yeah.
Like Kellen's hot lap on it. I love his video because he runs like a 51.7.
Yeah.
He like shrugs it off like, man, that's a lap around. Let's go ahead and watch the replay. I'm like, yeah, that's just a lap. I know it's people run a lot faster, but to me that's flying. Like,
Yeah, I mean, my fast lap was 53.4. I was so happy with it. Even I made one minor mistake, like a slide out, lost the traction of the front wheel, but still it was so fast for being me. I was super happy about it, but I don't know. Some people are just too fast, I guess.
here we
And
go.
that's-
Final transfer coming through though. Looks like Casterman is gonna get the final with the boner error. But Whelan's gonna be one out. So I guess I'm gonna go with that's probably Heat.
We have someone saying it's a lot of stop in the stream, and actually
Yeah,
this-
you're stuttering just a tiny bit. I don't know why.
I have no idea. My internet connection should be good enough.
What encoding are you running?
I have a stream that's running. That's about what I know.
In your settings, like if you click settings and you go to it should be I think either encoding or general, it'll tell you what max buffer and encoding you're running.
Max buffer. Should I click this custom buffer size?
No, if you go into settings and then on the side it should say encoding.
Yeah,
and it'll
yeah.
just say like right there. It'll say max bit rate and then it'll say max buffer size.
The
It should say, like, right
bitrate
there.
is 2800. The buffer size is unchecked, so it's nothing, perhaps.
Did you say 2800? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Back it down to 2250.
2250.
Reason being is that since neither of us are partnered with Twitch, we can't run a much higher bit rate without them allowing, like, it's weird. It's kind of like gain and loss. So even though we're running a higher bit rate, which is nice for people for a better stream, Twitch won't allow us to push that high of a bit rate, so people are fighting harder to be able to watch the stream. And it causes it to stutter a little bit, so it should be good after that.
Huh, I actually had no idea. I read somewhere that 3500 was max allowed, but that's about all I know.
No, I got you. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I used OBS and it took like, I don't know, 1 hour to just set up to get the image show from Sim, so yeah. And when I really did a clean install of the PC, it was a hell to just get it back. Oh, we have a 1 lap here, so perhaps we have
Yeah, it
warm-up
looks like we have
laps.
a warm-up this time, yeah.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to see if I
Oh, nope,
saved
they're
it in.
instantly switching to the next race.
Oh, is it race now?
I don't know. This is they're instantly switching it around. Nope, we're back to a heat warm up again.
Yep.
Okay, so this is actually confusing.
Oh yeah, so it was 450 last one. This is the SX2 now, I think.
I think it was
Second-
250
sec-
last time around too.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's what I
the one they
thought.
restarted was the 450, so
Oh.
I think they just made a wrong one.
And this is 1 lap too? Really?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this is
it's
probably the
another warm-up,
250
yeah.
warm up.
Wow. It's even more confusing than AMS.
Oh, and people in chat already getting salty.
Yeah, did you see last week?
Oh man, last week was bad.
Yeah, I mean, with that accidental restart, it was not pretty.
Did
But-
Connor Lynch just switch team? Like now?
He might have. I don't know.
I downloaded his skin like 10 minutes ago, and I saw it on and now it's just it's on factory KTM now, probably, apparently.
I have no clue whatsoever. I know what team I'm on, and that's about it. I know that when Modo switched teams, just by you were on DM before, and
Yeah, and then I switched to Femimax. Yeah.
exactly. I just was very confused. And
Yeah, trying to be a bigger part of like race tech and everything with not like with their team and stuff like that, what they do, but like more of like the streamer side to the sim community and stuff, and like how to help. I don't know,
exactly.
maybe promote the sport a little bit more, whatever.
Yeah, MX Sim definitely needs some promotion. We don't have too much of that going
Yeah.
on. If you scrub the finish line on the right side, you can kind of slide over a bit into the left, so you can make the first double really easy angle. Okay, so seems like that's how the fast guys do it.
All right, so probably second heat coming up now.
Yeah, I
I'm
think this should be
guessing.
heat 2.
Yep, 6 laps. Yep.
And Lynch saying that Conor Lynch seems to never ever has been on a team. He races privateer.
You know, I think that does sound correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense since it was on his skin last time.
yeah, and it was his
Oh,
skin like 10 minutes
People
ago.
looping out everywhere.
Oh yeah. Clement Lana getting the whole shot and sort of going away with it, sliding out a little bit, and the EMC bikes look so nice. Haven't seen them until just now. Are those TM bikes? Almost looks like them. So Clement Lana in the lead with before Rush Chapman, Jeremy Seabolt.
This is a star-packed heat race for sure.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really is very stacked.
Did Seabolt switch teams? I can't see his bike.
Funny story about Seabolt. Did you know that he wasn't even going to be able to race tonight, like 2 days ago?
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, his PC kept hitting a blue screen of death every time it turned it on, and he had like no way of doing anything at all. And got a hold of me, and we quickly did as much like troubleshooting with his PC and everything, and ended up had to restore his PC completely back to stock and start over again because it was so
Oh.
messed up. So, but he's back today, so it's good to see him back racing.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
nice.
he was worried he was going to lose his championship because he had no PC to run it on, and we just had it going last night. So he's probably hoping that he doesn't get another blue screen in the middle of this racing because it does happen from time to time still. So
Yeah, I actually had when I first purchased my PC and built it together, I actually got a faulty stick of RAM memory that caused me to, especially in the editor, crash out after like 10 minutes. So,
huh.
and since I assembled the PC myself, they were really bitchy about return policy and stuff. So I'm not purchasing any from that store again. So I don't know. Since then, I've just been ordering one piece by one piece. So I don't know. Feels best.
True.
there's some guys, like really fast guys out of the transfer spot right now. Like Ben Seberg is out. And
I'm gonna go down to 9th here and see.
yeah, he took one.
Let's see. Who's in 9th? Rush, Granted Real.
I think Ben Seberg right now is up to 9th.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
going over the
Seabolt down in
bars.
lead,
Going to
allowing,
lose it to
Lynch to get by.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big crash.
Wasn't Seabolt on Prime Designs?
Yeah, he was. Chat said he switched from Prime Designs. Him and Brock Papi are the biggest hoppers in history. Well, I have actually. I was talking to one guy, and I think he was on 5 different teams in 4 weeks. That was probably where 2 of them were his own. That was amazing.
Yeah,
Oh, look at
I
this
mean,
battle for the lead, by the way, if you're not watching.
Yeah,
With
this is
Linz
good.
and Seabolt right on top of each other.
Let's jump on board with Seabolt here and see. Doing quite a bit different rhythms there. I think Seabolt didn't get the drive he needed. And Moto, what do you think of the new graphics card? I know that you got a 980 Ti.
Yeah, big upgrade. I'm very surprised on. I thought my 770 was really good for what it was and everything that I had because I only got it last year, and then switching to 2 gigs of RAM to a 6 gigs of RAM is just, or VRAM I should say, is massive.
Yeah,
It's pretty much, I could max out any game on 1440p at over 60 frames, no problem. And I don't know, it's a drastic change, especially in Sim too. I think Sunday's quality of the stream showed a big difference. So.
yeah. I actually haven't seen your streams, which is unfortunate because I live in Europe and time zones. So.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say our time zones. Yeah, it's always hard. Like for right now, it's 2:50 in the afternoon for me right now.
Yeah, here it's 9 p.m. So 7-hour difference. A Seabolt with a 50.9 second as a fastest lap. That's amazing.
Especially at race pace, that's really fast.
Yeah, I mean with lappers and stuff in the way too. Actually, dude.
Lynch just put a 51-0. These guys are absolutely flying. Make it look so easy. It's incredible.
I mean, and look at the flow they got. It's like no hiccups. It's just flow, flow, flow. And just as I said, that Seabolt makes a slight
pretty
hiccup.
Much an on-off button. They're either on it or just on the ground. Like there's no difference between them.
Exactly.
Oh.
Big mistake though from Linz.
Yeah.
Oh.
No way Seabolt's gonna catch up. It's just for a heat, so either way they're both through.
Some amazing riding here.
Ben Segerberg has dropped down to 14, so he's out of a transfer spot. He has to go to.
Oh, that sucks. Big time.
Rust. Yeah.
So let's see here. 12. We have Chase Donovan actually. My good buddy in 9th. Nice to see him there.
They make that triple just before the finish line without effort. Pretty much all of these guys.
Yeah, just
on 250s.
Clutch on seat bounce, and that's just like pop over. It's really amazing how they just do this.
Well, good to see Donovan make it through in the final position. Sad to see that looks like Del Rolla is gonna have to go to LCQ.
Yeah, Sebastian Jospen Seberg too. Very good back. Nice to see him back. I haven't seen him in forever. He made a lot of really good looking skins quite a few years ago. So, not seeing too much of him lately though. Says clients to old for server. Yeah, you need to get the latest snapshot. We also have Alanas not able to make it into the main event. So I guess we're waiting for...
Something must have happened with... he's only done 3 laps.
Yeah, probably rage quit. Moto, have you done any races on this track? Fun races or serious ones?
On this track, not yet. The only one I had as a quote-unquote race was that one right after the main event earlier tonight. But other than that, I've been trying to put a lot of laps in. I doubt I'm going to make it in on Sunday. I'm going to try. It's one of those tracks that's easy enough that a lot of people are going to have fast laps. And I really see it being a stacked-up lineup because of how close everybody's laps are going to be.
Exactly.
At A1, we had over 100 people sign up per class, except for Open, we only had like 75, but both in 250, 450, we had over 100 people sign up. So that many going into round 2, I could easily see a stacked lineup.
Yeah, for sure. And as I said, it's a short track. It's actually, the track feels like a big arena cross track to me.
It does. Yeah, it does.
For some reason.
It's tight, and I don't know, it just feels a lot tighter than most tracks, especially the turns. They're just instant 180s, where others you can more curve around them as you go. So
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it was my first initiation in this. Man, I just can't speak. My initial feeling was just like, this is a small track, nothing else really, and it just feels like everything is crammed together. It's in a lack of space or something.
which is kind of realistic. To anybody that's ever been to a real Supercross track, everything is really condensed and really close together, and that's why they call them rhythm sections. I mean, you really have to stay in a constant, tight, compact rhythm, or else you're going to mess up. And there's not much more room than just bike length in between each jump. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and have you played the Australian Supercross tracks that Jay did now this off season?
I have not done them. I've
Yeah,
I
downloaded them.
don't think I did those.
Because he was intent on making them on a 1-to-1 scale, and they're really tight.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, compared to like the normal RF tracks. So this is definitely a step in that direction to more realistic scale, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And actually, a big problem that people aren't realizing is the traction. People just think like everything has to be about the scale, but in the Mix Simulator, most of the tracks have way too much traction and not enough resistance, which making the acceleration so fast. I'm actually making one scale 1-to-1 track at the moment, and it's so tiny, and I have to kind of mix around with the traction to not make it just completely out of line.
Like let it slip enough that you're not getting crazy power, but still have enough traction that you're gonna make it through, kind of a thing. I got
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
So this should be the heat race now.
Yeah.
Yes. This
First 450.
Exactly. Yep. He won 450.
We got some two-strokes in the mix
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh, Fjellberg with a pretty bad start.
Oh, Charlie Way almost. Oh, clipping a few guys.
Got
Kevin-
Long out front though.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of him lately.
Oh, and then Tyson in second. Good to see him out there.
Yeah, I really hope he doesn't have such a bad luck as last week.
And then Fresquez, of course, as well in top 5.
Yeah, Tyson's gonna make a few passes for sure.
Oh yeah. Probably
Glad
the
to see
fastest
Bruno
guy
up in-
out there.
Yeah, I mean these lap times that these guys are putting down lap after lap is just insane.
Oh,
That's
my
a
God, all
crash.
3 go down.
Wow. Oh, Bruno goes down again. Looks like Frederick is going to sneak up behind and jump over. Oh, Frederick casing. So
Elon and Tyson getting a big lead here at the first lap.
I mean, how big is it? It's 8 seconds. That's, as I said, a team goes down.
Let's get up to fifth. Who got the last transfer spot now? It's Arntzen. And Fjellberg just outside at the in 10th.
Yeah. Did you see the virtual lap last week on this from the Supercross Encore?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was terrible. I mean, the rider didn't even land straight. It was like,
Yeah, I was gonna say he cased like every jump. I was thinking that the whole way through. I was like, you guys could have at least had somebody make it look a little bit cleaner, and not only that, but it looked like lack of effort. I mean, I was really happy that they had the actual like decorations of the stadium and stuff, like the waterfall in the background and all that stuff. I mean, that was cool. Like they actually added in a lot of stuff around, but it still just it looked cheesy. It just did not look right.
it
I
looked
don't
like,
know.
my impression was that Ralph Shaheen picked up the game and rode a lap live. That was like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
that would pretty much look like that, I guess. I mean, casing every jump, landing sideways, just what?
No flow at all.
I mean, you wanna see that. If you wanna see the game, you wanna make it look good, so it sell copies. But this just wasn't good.
And the downside is we're never actually going to see that game or track in the actual game, because as odd as it is, after all this partnership, they still don't have the license to recreate each track in the actual game.
With Encore,
Yeah, on Encore, yeah.
really?
So they'll make it A1, but it's not going to be the same A1. It's going to be like a completely different track because they don't have the licensing to recreate that exact track.
Wow, that sucks. I mean, they should have.
Which is why Milestone didn't go after American tracks except for like Glen Helen and stuff, because there's so much more of a licensing on AMA than just regular like FIM and everything else out there. But AMA is extremely strict about letting stuff out and how much you have to pay to get it. So
Oh, I have no idea. So, on that side, is the MX Sim stuff really legal though?
it is because it's user created. It's not actually a replication. Like it's almost like South Park when somebody makes fun of a character, but it's not actually that character because they're making fun of, or it's not a mockery, but a false version of said character. You're
Yeah.
allowed to do that in Sim because you're using advertisements, but it's not quote unquote being represented by the team itself that made the game. It's all modified content.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. I'm really bad with laws and stuff. I just,
Oh no, you're fine. No, you're fine. That
Yeah,
was part of like the Q&A we had with Checkers during the MX versus ATV talk we had about why they could license certain stuff and not, and why, like, if you bring in a licensed bike instead of the bikes in the game, you have to pay $5 each for because of licensing they had to purchase for that bike, and
yeah.
there's a lot to it.
I actually watched the whole live stream. I just didn't remember that part. It was a fun talk and very informative.
Yeah, it was a long 4-hour thing, so there's a lot of stuff in between.
Yeah, I mean, I actually put on the live stream on my second monitor and actually started doing some tracks in the meanwhile, listening
Oh,
to
there you
it.
go.
Yeah, I mean, I always found stuff like that interesting to watch.
Yeah, especially when you don't know all the stuff about it. We've all pretty much played those games growing up, and
Yeah,
oh, that battle though. Do you see this with Lelong and not sure the lappers he was with, but he almost took him down in that double section in the beginning.
but the lapper moved now, so it's all good.
Yeah, he's got out of the way now. Yeah, it was really close for a minute there. Now he's right behind Tyson.
Frescus is absolutely flying. He's made up so much time on Tyson as well. Lee Long.
Yeah, and it's a big gap back to Maxim Tyson. And Fjellberg actually in 4th place now.
And I say he's right behind him too.
Fjellberg's flying as always. I want to go on board with him quite a bit and see her.
He's not as upside down and crazy as he used to be, but oh, right behind him, Tyson, the other Tyson goes down.
Did he get into the lapper?
Yeah, he ran right into the back of the lapper and did a front flip. Yeah.
So hard. And one thing, especially I know that during amateur race, this track is so small, so it's like you have nowhere to go when you want to watch out for somebody. You just
For sure.
smash right into them.
Oh, and it's a big fight for the last transfer spot now here on the last lap between Fredrik Nyland and Bernard.
Nyland has played the game for so long. I think he started back in 2008 or something. Bernard from Le Big USA. Nyland, Bernard
Oh, I
makes
think
a
he made his
mistake.
chances there. Yeah. What I thought was the two-stroke KTM was actually just a different version of the regular KTM.
Oh yeah. We actually had Simon Sonter as usual riding the KTM 252 stroke in the 450 amateur race. So I actually rode that whole last year too, so nice to see some diversity in the bikes.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Nyland getting a little squirrely there.
Oh yeah,
Oh, and
Bernard
Frescus
gets
has taken
shot.
over the lead. I haven't even seen that.
Oh, Bernard goes down.
Oh, yeah.
That was too bad.
How many laps are there 450 running again?
8 laps
Oh.
on
Oh,
Heats.
8 laps.
Nyland goes off the track. Oh wow.
Yeah, Bernard is not going to capitalize on that unless Nyland goes. Oh, he almost does.
It's so close. And he's getting a lap too, yeah. There's the final transposition for Nyland. And Tyson taking the win over Kevin Lilo.
Yeah, with a 49.7.
Fjellberg seems to take 3rd place. Medium Zero, assuming taking 4th. Maxim Tyson 5th, so I would say 3 EMC guys into the top 5. That's a great statistic for any team. And Bruno all the way back to 90th. He had such a good start. So that's the 450 heat 1.
Yeah.
So let's see, Tyson Frescus would win, Kevin Leland 2nd, Dennis Philwick 3rd, Matthew Musiron 4th, and Maxim Tyson 5th. So fun to see here. And I saw Owen Hillman commenting on a bad host. Actually, both admins ran this race, so there was not really anybody to kick them. I can, but I stream at the same time, so it's a little bit hard. And you actually don't see the full lag on stream, since when you're spectating, MXim is actually delaying the game with 1 second to make the viewing experience smoother. So lag isn't always seen in playback race or warm-up mode. So I guess we're waiting for the 450 Moto 2 to start here.
Yeah, it's just about to start in just a second. We're good to go.
Oh, so it's a warm-up first then?
It seems like every heat after Heat 1 is getting a warm-up, so I don't blame the guys in Heat 1 early to be a little bit frustrated.
No, exactly. I mean, you gotta sort of host consistency, otherwise it's weird. It throws you off if you're expecting something. Just like last week when we had 3 restarts because we had a misclick.
Oh, so many people down in that first corner.
And it actually looks like the EMC team is running TM bikes for this season. Really cool. So Andrew Santos back in racing. I don't think he showed up during
There's Hunter Root. I was wondering where he was in this.
Oh, he's actually here?
Yeah, he's as right now dead last. Not having a good start in this warm-up.
Oh, those warm-ups are traitorous.
Yeah. Oh, he just cut across like 10 riders just now.
That's a
true Hunter Root style.
Yeah. I mean, he's so fast and he's only 15 or something. He's not too old.
Yeah.
I wish I learned something when I was 15.
Crazy thing is too in real life he's not. I don't know how much he does on dirt bikes, but he's more about swimming. Like he's very adamant into like professional swimming. So.
I have no idea. I barely know anyone here.
Yeah, they're all pretty good guys. We jump into TeamSpeaker once in a while and chat it up to see what everybody's like and outside of sim. So.
That would be awesome.
There are a couple of really fast, like in real life motocross guys, isn't there? Like I think Jeremy Smith and Brock Pappy.
Yep, Pappy's really quick as well. Yeah.
Carson Tickle too.
Seabolt's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Carson Tickle.
Of course, we got Aaron Plessinger. I mean, we all know him.
Yeah, for sure.
It's still a trick. I actually saw him in a qualifying survey the other night for San Diego warming up. So I wonder if he's gonna race this weekend. We'll see.
I have no idea. So
but he's racing real life on the East Coast. So.
Who?
Aaron Plessinger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he would be dangerous.
Oh yeah, he's one of my top picks for East Coast for sure.
Yeah.
Who do we have on the Eagles? I guess Malcolm Stewart, Cincerillo.
Trillo, a lot of fast guys actually. Over there.
Tonus?
Martin.
Oh, Martin, yeah, for sure. It's going to be an interesting year here.
Yeah, most stacked year we've had in a long time. For
yeah,
sure,
I mean,
classes.
15 was stacked, but 16's 450, that's just out of this world. I mean, I wouldn't want to be a privateer trying to qualify for the 450 this year.
VRF?
No, real life.
Real life. I think there's only like 8 spots that privateers have room for. Everybody else is factory.
Yeah.
Or semi-factory, at least.
Yeah, so at least have a decent ride. Exactly.
A couple of guys down at the start.
Root in second, Jonathan Lacoste in first. Jonathan Olson in fourth, so good to see Jonathan Olson back in the game.
Leclerc buried at the start. He's dead last almost.
And did you see, I noticed last week that Vanley just rammed Leclerc. Was it the qualifying heat? Or the first heat? So Vanley got some sort of ban there. Jonathan Olson makes his way into second as Jordan Lacoste goes off the track. Hunter Root still in first. James Armstrong actually in third. So cool to see more American riders getting into the European stuff.
Oh, who was that in the pole? That was Gravoff going right into the pole out of that intro start.
James Armstrong is so fast. really trying to... Oh, and there's the pass on
Oh.
Jonathan Olson, taking him down as well. But Olson didn't get off the bike, so...
Oh, and then he crashes in the next section, so laying there.
I guess he pile drived right into the face. Now we have 31 viewers at the moment. Really happy about that. We had 50 last week, so hope for a few more, but 30 is still way better than last year. Olson's doing the triple-double while Lacoste is doing the double-triple. Seem to be pretty much equal in speed.
Battle for second is great right now. Lacoste versus Olson.
Yeah, it's
Luch is
looking
down.
great.
Oh, good pass. Oh,
Lacoste goes down.
down.
Olson is right at the end, the tail of... oh, Root off the
Root.
track again. So,
Wow.
handing the lead over.
So Olson up in the lead, and last week he showed some really great speed. So fun for a 2012 EMF national champion to be back out there.
Is it just me, or is this like... I find the triples on this track quite harder than it used to be. They
Oh
launch
yeah,
you
they
quite
launch
high.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have a big kick to them. Definitely. I mean, the nice thing about that, even though it's unrealistic that it rainbows you up that high, it makes it a lot tougher to get across though. So it's kind of nice in the way that it gives you a hard fight to make it, but at the same time, it's unrealistic on how high it launches you.
Exactly, I would say I've only been to Swedish Supercross once, and I don't know really how that compares to the EMA ones, but those were really low, those triples. They were quite long, but just a few, like 9 feet high, 6 feet perhaps, I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I found out with these new Supercross triples as well as Anaheim 1 is that they launch you so much to the side unless you go really straight into them. So Hunter Root, hitting
What
a
happened in
lapper.
the lead here? I'm trying to follow. So Leclerc is in fourth now?
Yep.
Oh,
Vaseline in
Leclerc
third.
making
Awesome.
a brute effort.
Yeah,
Root
you never
back in the
count
lead.
Leclerc out. That guy's always fast.
Yeah, and I mean his setup is so...
Oh, and he nails third, which goes down on his own.
Oh.
And then everybody. Oh.
Oh, it's a
It's a yard sale.
pit.
Yeah, little yard sale there.
Wow.
Look at everybody here, though. We got like 5-way battle now after
Oh,
that. Oh, and then
Ruben.
everybody else down again.
Ruben goes over the bars. Oh wow, so we have Anton Edwardson now up to 4th, getting a few positions for free. We have Gerard Vaseline in 5th, James Armstrong now back to 6th, and I think I see Jordan Lacoste in 7th, making it nice there with Armstrong. And tries to take him... Oh, Armstrong gets into the side of him. So we have Doran Marot getting by, as well as Andrew Gravoff. So Armstrong now upholding the last transfer position, and who was that? Andrei Gravoff and Dora Marot going down.
The big pile here for the last transfer spot. It's a lot of people fighting for this.
Yeah, we have Andrew Gravoff chasing Dora Marot, and Asker Roland too.
There's a lot of guys in like 10 seconds of that spot.
Root making it look easy with a 49.6 right now.
That's just stupid fast.
Oh, he triples into that first section. Wow.
Yeah, he triple singles, yep. Oh, you mean triple double, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
So Daniel Markusson in last transfer position on lap 6 here, followed by Ruben Kuilder. As I said, that Markusson makes a mistake. Guys are just flying everywhere. So let's see, Dora Marot now in 10th. Ruben Kuilder still in 9th. It's actually surprisingly good flow in the race, considering how tight this track is. And Lacoste is actually getting passed by Ruben. So we're out on the final lap now. Oh,
Yeah, there's a battle of at least like 4 people for the last transfer spot.
yeah, we have Durham Merritt and Jordan Lacoste battling it out.
And James Armstrong is still going like a JoJo up and down the field.
Yeah, man, he's so fast, that guy. So Lacoste currently holding up 10th and Durham Merritt holding up 9th.
Such a close battle for the final transfer, as you just said. And he's right there.
Oh, wow.
and thought about it.
I mean, that inside rut is so hard to do because you get like immediately into the whoops. You don't have any time to straighten up your bike from the turn.
Exactly. And you have no momentum going into it, really. You just got to get right onto it.
Yeah, so
Oh, who's that down ahead of all of them? Is that going to be a transfer?
that's going to
It
be
is.
Gerard Vaslin.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a long pass. Oh.
Oh!
we have Vaslin here for
Who
the
gets
8th.
Holes are
Merritt
freezing.
first. Nice.
Merritt gets the last one.
And Lacoste there.
Wow.
That was
I don't think
dirty.
Lacoste is going to be happy with that one.
Maybe we'll see a Pike freezy
Yeah,
thing
that
going
was
on.
a pike hit if I